Today we're going to be teaching you the quadruped exercise. Now the goal of this exercise is to challenge and strengthen the abdominal muscles, the low back muscles, gluteal muscles, and hamstring muscles all at the same time, plus challenge your coordination. This is a graduated exercise, so I'm going to be teaching you simpler steps in the beginning and then showing more difficult steps a little later on. The goal today is to find out which step along this path is most appropriate for you. And as you train at that step, you might find that you're able to graduate to the next step at some point. So to start this exercise, you want to get into this position on your knees and hands down. I'm doing this on an exam table. It's probably safer to perform this exercise on the floor. Now you'll notice during this exercise, it's safest for your neck if you look down in between your hands the whole time. Now, it's important to keep your shoulders nice and level and your hips nice and level no matter what you're doing during this exercise. And as always, anytime that you're performing this exercise, you should be engaging your abdominal muscles. So, to start, what you want to do, just bring one arm up and bring it back down, keeping your shoulders level, keeping your hips level. And you want to make sure that your motions are slow and deliberate. If you're able to complete this step, the next step, what you want to do is, since you'll be performing this exercise on the floor, you want to bring your legs straight back and kind of just drag your toe along the ground. Come back to this position, trying to keep your hips as level as possible while you're doing this activity. Okay? And if you can perform this step, the next step is to still moving your legs, but go straight out and then swing up to the point where you're making a straight line between your head and your foot. Okay, and if you can perform that, the next step is a pretty big step up in difficulty. What you want to do is take one arm and the opposite leg and bring them into their positions. So with the leg, you want to go back to where you're just dragging your toe along the ground. And you want the timing to work out so that the leg and the hand should reach their endpoint at about the same time. Okay? And if you can do this, next step is just to bring the leg into its higher position. And you want to make sure when you're doing these exercises that your motions are very deliberate and slow, and that when you reach the end, you want to give yourself just a little bit of a hold. Okay? And if you can perform that step, one thing that can be good to do is to do sweeps with one side. So without really letting your foot or hand come to a complete rest, you just do sweeps. Nice hold, nice hold, nice hold, and then of course you would want to do sweeps on the other side.